Hey guys, are you planning to hike Mount Kinabalu soon? Here is 5 gears that you shouldn't hike Mount Kinabalu without. My name is Mike and I have hiked Mount Kinabalu previously, so I'm here to share my experience with you on the gears that I really couldn't hike Mount Kinabalu without. First and foremost, the most important thing, and everyone would tell you the same thing, is that you should never hike Mount Kinabalu without your hiking pole. Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, I'm good, I'm an experienced climber and actually don't need a hiking pole, but no, that is bullshit, because on day one, you'll be going all the way up at about 7 hours, and the hiking pole would really help you in lessening the burden on your knee. But when the hiking pole is really important is during day 2, when you are going down from the peak back to your hostel, all the way back to the starting point. That is when you really need a hiking pole, because the amount of going down the stairs will give a very high burden to your knee. So definitely bring your hiking pole, because you will definitely need it to reduce the burden on your knee, or else, you can thank me later for that. If you want, you can get 2 hiking poles instead. The foldable ones like this will be very useful, but the telescopic one or any type of hiking pole will be fine. Sometimes you can even use your existing one. As long as you have a hiking pole, you can thank me later. The number 2 item that I wouldn't hike Mount Kinabalu without is definitely a pair of gloves. Now, hiking Mount Kinabalu can get quite chilly on the first day, but what really hurts your hand or your body is really on the second day, when you are doing the summit attack and you are hiking to the summit at about 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning. It gets really cold, so having a pair of warm gloves really help. And I brought my gloves, which is water resistant, and it really helped me at the part where I have to hold the rope, because the last like 2 km of the hike, you are supposed to hold the rope to go up. The rope usually is very wet because from the rain, and without a pair of gloves, it actually gets a bit cold on your hand and it gets a bit uncomfortable. When you're at the summit and you're waiting for your friend, you might want to don a pair of gloves as well to keep your hands warm, because I have seen people who are actually shivering at the summit because it is very cold. Number 3, things that I would definitely need is a headlamp. Now, you don't need the headlamp for your Mount Kinabalu hike on day 1, but you actually need your headlamp on day 2, because you'll be starting your hike at about 2 to 3 a.m. Now, a lot of people say, oh, I can actually use a torchlight. When you're using a torchlight, you actually are holding the torchlight with your hand. But when you are going for the summit, you actually have to hold the roots and the trees while you are going up. So using a torchlight is not such a good idea, but instead, if you are using a headlamp, it's a much better idea, because you have both your hands and you can actually hike more easier. Plus, you actually have to hold your trekking pole as well. So no to torchlight, definitely yes to headlamp. And for the next 3 hours when you're doing your summit, you will need the headlight, because it's pitch dark over there and it's easier for you to see where you are stepping on. So definitely item number 3, a headlamp. Item number 4, I would definitely bring a hydration bladder or any sort of bottle, because for Mount Kinabalu hike, they actually have a water stop every 1 hour. They planned it out really well, and your body would need about 1 liter every hour. So a hydration bladder, a 1.5 or any empty bottle that you find would be very useful, because you will need to keep yourself hydrated when you're hiking Mount Kinabalu. Definitely a hydration bladder only makes it easier, because I don't have to put down my bag to take out the bottle to drink. I can just drink from the pipe itself. So definitely bring your hydration bladder. It will be useful for day 1, it will be useful for day 2 when you are coming down as well. And last but not least, I will not be able to hike Mount Kinabalu without a proper windbreaker. What I brought on that day was actually a foldable windbreaker, water resistant. Choose one that is water resistant and wind resistant as well, because and also packable, light enough, because you don't want to be bringing something that is too heavy on day 1 to go up, because it's quite heavy. And you want something that is light, and you want something that is more water resistant, because every now and then it rains in Mount Kinabalu and you don't want to get too cold. And you want something that is windproof, because the wind actually gets really strong when you are nearing the peak. And if you are both wet and the wind is coming, then it actually gets really cold for you. So here's the 5 items, and a recap is you need to bring your hiking pole, you need to bring your glove, you need to bring your headlamp, you need to bring your water system, hydration bladder or bottle, and also you need to bring your windbreaker. If there's only 5 things that I can bring for my Mount Kinabalu hike, these 5 will definitely be it. So if you like our channel and you like the info that we are giving you, please press the subscribe button. And if you don't want to subscribe to us, just give us a like so that YouTube knows the algorithm and they will recommend this video to more people who are hiking Mount Kinabalu. And also be safe during your hike to Mount Kinabalu, and see you around soon. Bye! Hey guys, if you want to watch more videos from PTT Outdoor, make sure you click the link over here. And if you like the content that we make sure you smash the subscribe button right here.